I've always thought that writing about teenagers, particularly high school age, is a really fertile playing ground for writers. And it's also a time when there's great transition. And so when you take a typical high school teenager and put them in the midst of a precarious situation or something bizarre happens, I think it's always intriguing to see how they respond, because they're still trying to figure things out. So it makes it a real good place to just plant seeds and see where they go. And I think at least it seems to attract a lot of readers when you put teenagers in that situation and you don't get a typical response, because there isn't any such thing as a typical response with a teenager. And so when you add the varying elements and that go with the story, and you see how they respond, I think readers in some cases will be disappointed, some cases they'll be happy, some cases they'll be just almost weirded out in a way. But I think that's very typical of what their life is like. And then, there's also a mystical element that people seem to like to put that in play. But I think in the end, it's just putting young people in a precarious situation and letting them find their way out of it. And is that going to be good, bad, or somewhere in between? Well, I'd rather leave that to the reader. I mean, the situation reaches some type of end, but it may not be the end everyone's looking for. But that's what writing's all about. So it's giving them that option to determine if the ending was an ending. This is William G. Anderson. I hope you get an opportunity to purchase the book and enjoy reading it. If you have any questions or comments, you can email me at wganderson2014@yahoo.com.